Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, it's another tutorial things and we are going to play in some new makeup. I recently finally got my Pat McGrath Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity palette, and I'm so excited to have this. This palette is part of the Pat McGrath holiday collection, and this palette has a lot of people up in their feelings because Pat McGrath brought back some shades from the Star Wars collection. So the palette has 18 shades, but 12 of them are shades that already existed. So this is from the, I think this is the Dark Galaxy side, and this is the Galactic Gold side, and then the 6 shades in the middle are the new shades for holiday 2020. Now I understand why those people are upset, because from what I understand, that whole Star Wars release was a disaster and people went above and beyond. And I think Pat McGrath was selling the 6 shades for $65 for each of those. So a lot of people spent well over $100 for those palettes. And then this palette came out and it is for $78 US. The pan sizes are smaller, but to me these are like good size shadows. If you've had any of Pat McGrath Motherships, her palette, the pan sizes are a lot bigger, but this is actually a really good size. I like the cardboard packaging. I love the artwork. Some people feel that it's a little cheap. I don't think so. I just think it's a good way to get more people to try Pat McGrath palettes. Now, $78 US is not exactly cheap, but when you're talking about luxury palette from Pat McGrath, like look at these. This is an amazing value. Now, I never tried to pick up the Star Wars collection because I am not a Star Wars fan. I am a Pat McGrath fan though, so I am appreciative that she brought this back in this way. So thank you, Mother Pat. But yeah, I do understand why a lot of people are up in their feelings, but I am just happy to have it. There's a lot of swatch videos out on YouTube. I'm gonna link Alicia's video from Kinky Sweat. She did an amazing job, so that you guys can check that out if you want to see swatches on the palette. But I just kind of want to jump in and play. Like, look. I can tell you right now, my favorite shade is Fuchsia Shock right there, and that I'm gonna play with today. Another thing that I picked up that I want to use in this tutorial things is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Superstar Glow Highlighter. This is the only thing I've picked up from the Charlotte Tilbury holiday collection. It's a ultimate face and body highlighter for a soft focus glow. This had me interested. So this is the compact, and I think this highlighter looks fabulous. Let's see here. All right, this light, oh, there we go. It looks fabulous. I haven't even swatched this, but yeah, so this intrigued me from the holiday collection for Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we're gonna jump into this tutorial. I'm not sure what look I'm gonna do, but I am excited. So let's play. Okay, so let's jump into the video. Lids are primed with the Pat McGrath concealer in number 20, and I set it with powder with this Prisme Libre powder. I set my lids with that. So I know for sure I'm going to use this shade Fuchsia Shock, and I am going to use the Sonia G Classic Crease Brush. I'm going to go into this color here, which is Venetian Orchid, and I'm just gonna buff out the edges of this color. Now what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna bring that color Fuchsia Shock all over the lid also. I was gonna do something else, but I just want this color all over my eyelid. And I'm going to darken up the outer V with this shade here. That one, which I think is Smoked Amethyst. And I must say, these colors are layering nicely. Now I'm just placing the color right now. And then I'm gonna go back into the Sonia G Classic Crease and just blend out the edges. Now, there is fallout, but that doesn't bother me. That's why I always do my eyes first, and Pat McGrath has a lot of shimmers and glitters in this palette. Now, I think the shade that I want to go into next will be this shade here. Which is Odyssey, this shade. And that's more of a chunky glitter. So I may have to wet my brush with that one. Put that shade here. Bring it a little bit above my crease because I do have a hooded eye. So this shade here is Lunar Champagne. That's what I'm gonna go in with. I'm gonna wet the brush for that one too. So this is the look so far. So I am going to line my eyes, put on some mascara and some lashes, and we'll be right back. So we're gonna jump into the rest of the face. I'm going to use my Guerlain Layour Radiant Concentrate with Pure Gold Primer. And I'm just gonna prime the skin. This has little gold flecks in it. It does have a very strong perfume scent, just to let you guys know. I have the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in 8.75, which I think is a little bit too light. So that's what that looks like. But I'm going to mix it with my Guerlain Lit Essentials. This is the Natural Glow Foundation. So I'm probably gonna mix these two together and see how that works. I think that matches nicely with the Pat McGrath concealer and conceal some of these acne scars. I'm just gonna add a couple dots to those areas just for a little bit more coverage. Now to conceal under my eyes, everyone knows my concealer cocktail, the Pat McGrath concealer in M20 and M17. I'm gonna do under my eyes first. I'm gonna go in with the Prisme Libre powder in number 5 Popeline Mimosa. Now I'm just gonna highlight the center of my face with the concealer. So I'm gonna contour the sides of my nose with the MAC Totally Taupeless Radiant Matte Bronzing Powder. Now I'm gonna bronze my face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. Now I'm gonna set the rest of my face with my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Foundation Powder, and I have this one in Y445. So that's the shade there. Now before I finish the rest of my face, I'm just gonna complete the lower lash line, and I'm going to go in with the Marc Jacob eyeliner, and this is in the color Grapevine. And I'm going to use the Sephora Small Shader Brush, and I'm going to go back into Smoke Amethyst from the palette, which is this shade here, and just stamp that right under the lower lash line there. Now I'm going to go into Venomous Void and just smoke out the lower lash line with a small blending brush. So that's what we're looking like, and that's the eye look completed. All right, so now we're gonna finish the rest of this face. I'm gonna go in with some blush, and I have the Patrick Ta, part of the Major Headlines line, and this is in Oh She Different. I love this color and I'm so excited to use it. As he suggests, to go in with the powder first and then top it with the cream, so I am going to do that. So that's just the powder. Oh, I love blush, so I could get carried away, so let me stop there. And then I'm gonna go in with the cream. Oh, look at that sheen. Oh my goodness, I just love this. All right, let me stop because that blush. And now for the next star of the show, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Superstar Highlighter. Am I getting a little carried away? Yes, I am. Do I care? No, I don't. This is pretty, okay? This right here. Okay, so now for the lips, I'm gonna line my lips with cork lip liner. And then I'm gonna go in with Pat McGrath lipstick in She's Heaven, and it's a Luxe Trance lipsticks, which is my favorite formula of lipsticks from Pat. I'm gonna go back in with cork, and I'm gonna top it off with Pat McGrath lip gloss in Lust Gloss in Flesh Fantasy. So this is what we have so far. Give me a minute, I'll be right back and we will discuss these products. Okay guys, so this is the final look. And if you can't tell, a girl is feeling herself, okay? I am so pleased with this makeup look. Let's talk about the stars of the show. I'm not gonna go over everything because a lot of these things I've already used, but the new stuff I'm gonna talk about. The palette. Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity is everything. It is everything. This look, I cannot wait to play and do more looks. This is definitely a holiday palette. There's a lot of glitter, shimmer, sparkle. If you don't like that, then you know you're not gonna like Pat McGrath shadows, because mostly Pat McGrath is all about that high shine, glitter, beautifulness, and this is that. There is a lot of fallout, a lot of glitter on your face after, but do your eyes first and then do your makeup after and you should be fine. I'm all about the glitter. I am not a fan of an all matte look. I'm okay with just having 3 mattes in this palette. I'm excited, I'm happy, I love it. Now for this highlighter, Miss Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, I don't need another highlighter, but this is bomb, and I am so glad it is in my collection. Look at this glow. I am love. It's a love. So for the Patrick Ta blush in Oh She's Different, this plummy shade color, I love it. It gives your cheek such a healthy flush, and the color is beautiful and is so woman of color friendly. This is like one of my top favorite blushes for 2020. And for the foundations, I love the way my skin looks. It feels light on the skin. Mixing both of these together is amazing. I love this Guerlain foundation on its own. This foundation is light on its own for me, but mixed together gives me the perfect complexion. And they're both like a luminous. This one is a luminous silk and this one is a natural glow, so the formulas are almost the same. I find this is a little bit thicker than the luminous silk, but together, love, 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 love. Okay, so that wraps up this video. Let me know what you're picking up from these holiday collections in the comment section down below. Let me know if you're picking up anything from the Pat McGrath collection. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, bye guys.